Bruno Mars jokes about rumored $50 million debt as Sexyy Red collab pushes him to new milestone. Bruno Mars has proven that he has a sense of humor about himself, as he recently made a joke about rumors of an 8-figure gambling debt in the midst of a career upswing thanks in part to his new hit with Sexyy Red. Earlier this week, the pop superstar reacted to the news that he'd become the first artist to reach 150 million monthly listeners on Spotify. In an unserious nod to reports last year that he had allegedly racked up an enormous $50 million gambling debt in Las Vegas, he commented on his Instagram story, "Keep streaming. I'll be out of debt in no time." The news of Bruno's huge streaming numbers came amid the success of his hit collaboration with Sexyy, Fat, Juicy, and Wet. The track was first teased just days before it was released, when Bruno shared on Instagram that he was headed to the studio right now to make a strip club anthem. "Someone please help me get in touch with Sexyy Red," he pleaded. Sexyy was immediately on board and quickly hopped into the comments with, "Hey Bruno." Bruno Mars then headed to tag him there as well. She also added, "I heard Bruno say, he looking for our real BTHC baby. I'm right, her Bruno Mars." The song was released just 3 days later. It was almost immediately trashed by Joe Budden, who compared the singer's change in style to tactics employed by Donald Trump. Speaking on his self-titled podcast, Budden offered up a scathing review of the raunchy, strip club-ready track. "Will it work? Yes. They're gonna pay for this to work," he began, referring to Bruno and Sexy's respective labels. The feature says that the Lady Gaga cameo in the video says that Gamma boss Larry Jackson and all of his relationships say that this song is going to work. Now, where it will work is a whole different thing. I don't know if Gary, Indiana is playing this in the strip clubs out there. I also don't think it was made for that. The former Slaughterhouse rapper then laid out his issues with the sexually charged song, "I'm not trying to bring race into everything. However, as I age, race does have a lot to do with shit. This song is formulaic, and I have a problem with the formula used to attract black listeners versus the formula used to attract a white audience." Sexyy Red, when it's time to sell a mixtape or get shit poppin' in the hood at ground level where you need it to be, it's a whole bunch of, "pull my tampon out, fuck me in the ass raw." It's the raunchiest, nastiest shit that works because we like that shit. Budden continued by comparing Bruno Mars to Trump. Bruno Mars said, "Pussy's so good. Make me want to gangbang and throw up a set. I'm sick of my same point last week with Donald Trump using his mugshot to relate to black people. This is the same thing to me. I want there to be a day where white people or Bruno Mars and his people don't feel like in order to attack us, they need to start talking about gangbanging."